I heard you got to visit some very special animals lately.
You know, they are extraordinary. There are t-shirts that I see people around the area wear that says I'm 98.6% chimp. Well, I decided to visit the full meal deal, the 100% chimp, and this great organization not too far from here called Chimps Inc. Take a look.
Don't use sand. Pumping isn't going to help your situation.
Oh, I have time to see one little movie.
Pick the generation, and chimpanzees have either been ridiculed
Get off me, Mr. President!
or revered by those who have actually taken the time to get to know these remarkable animals.
You better behave, it's lunchtime.
Marla O'Donnell is the director at Chimps Inc. here in Bend, one of the handful of chimp sanctuaries in America.
They're all so different, and they're wild animals. They're not animals that should be kept as pets or in any kind of captivity. They deserve to be in the wild.
And that's largely why Chimps Inc. exists, to provide as humane and habitable a home for these guys as possible.
They're cute, and people dress them up so they look like kids, but you know, the sad thing is they're taken away from their mother at a very early age and dressed up and made to behave like humans, and they're not humans, they're wild animals. And so when they behave like wild animals, then people say they're mean, or they're, you know.
We're shocked all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
we're shocked all of a sudden, and you know, they're born to be wild animals. We try to keep their diets very, very natural, whole foods. They get a lot of whole foods. We have different social structures that work out really well for them, and we can maneuver them through the different enclosures with foraging that they can do. In each of the enclosures, we have a mock termite mound that they can try to use out there to try to replicate some of their natural behaviors.
With 8 independent instincts roaming around Chimps Inc., you're bound to encounter some, shall we say, dust-ups.
I mean, it's just like with teenage kids, there's always squabbles. There's nothing major that goes on, and we try not to get involved unless it gets nasty, and then we do, just because they're not in a situation where they could run another chimp off like they would in the wild. We protect them as best we can and try to let them settle their differences amongst their social groups.
What have they taught you over the 8 years?
Well, they taught me they're smarter than I am at times. Yeah, some of the things that they do, they use common sense. They reason. They're amazing, amazing animals. They've got more, they teach me more about humanity than humans do, because they've got compassion for each other. When one of them's stressed, another one will run right over and hug it. And they're a very tight-knit family. It's funny because, you know, we can say, hey, I'm gonna go over here and close this door, and if they don't want the door shut, they'll run over and sit in the door and shake their head no.
Sometimes, do you think they look at you and say, gosh, you dummy?
Yeah. Oh no, I know they do. They're probably going, poor dumb human. I said,
Yes, this is the way to do it.
this is the way it has to be done.
And this is not a cheap undertaking to keep the awesome 8 healthy and safe. The Chimp Charity figures it costs about $1,200 a month per head to maintain the status quo.
Are there some skinny months?
There's some skinny months for sure, yeah. Well, thank goodness we've got a lot of great local vendors who donate produce for us, because the chimps eat, well, dinner consists of about 12 pounds of produce. So anywhere from 8 to 12. And like lunch today was a couple vegetables and some fruit. They get 3 meals a day, they get snacks, and they get 2 sessions of what we call monkey chow that has proteins and stuff in it for them. What do you think? Okay, we're gonna go see Herbie now, okay?
As a sign of respect, Marla first checks in with Topo, the alpha male of the group, to make sure it's okay if we visit his other family members. Luckily, Topo gave us the go. Supplying him with lunch probably helped a little. Most chimps live to be 55 to 60 in captivity, and here at Chimps Inc., they do so in relative peace. While many of the chimps here have learned a lot from Marla and her crew, she admits The door swings both ways.
Sit. Thank you. Can you open? Open big. Good girl. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Did you brush your teeth today? Let me see. Let me see. Open. Open big. Oh, you did brush. That looks nice. Our goal is to not have a need for sanctuaries in 50 years. It would be great if we didn't need to have sanctuaries and these animals were able to live in the wild.
Think that's possible?
Oh, I hope so.